Hi there, my name is Liz and today we're going to go through the Sidelying Windmill Stretch. Why I love this stretch is it's all about working on the rotation and the length up through our torso. So our torso, trunk, our rib cage, our thoracic spine, these are all names for the same thing, and what they're referring to is the connections in the area between our shoulders and our hips, all these bones through here. So our sternum attaches onto our ribs, it goes all the way around and attaches onto our spine at the back. So it's really important to look after the integrity of this area for a few reasons. The first of all is it houses our organs, so it protects our heart and lungs as number one, and if this area becomes stiff, it affects the functioning of those organs. If we can't rotate well, it affects our digestion and our detoxification. If we can't inflate and deflate our ribs, we're not going to inflate and deflate our lungs very well. When this area gets really stiff, it also compresses our nerves around our nervous system, and then this can trigger things such as anxiety, but it also has a knock-on effect into how well we breathe, our respiratory rate, our digestion. So this is one of my favorite areas to treat in the clinic because it has such a big knock-on effect in the body, and this is one of the best stretches to target that area. So grab a pillow if you're gonna need it to support your head in side lying. I'm just gonna use my hand and come on down to the mat with me. So for this stretch, I want you to bring your top leg around the front of your bottom leg, and either a pillow, a towel, or a hand underneath your head to support it. From here, we're going to start with our hand down in front. Now this stretch is all about how much length and how much rotation I get through my torso. So don't follow my hand so much as what my rib cage is doing. So to begin, I'm going to get nice lengthening through my ribs, and I'm going to keep reaching overhead to get as much reach as I can through my ribs. I'm then going to rotate all the way around as far as I comfortably can. Now, it's late afternoon here, so I've been doing this, I've been moving and I'm quite warm today, but first thing in the morning, I can't always get quite around here. So it's really important here that you're focusing on getting the length and the rotation through the torso, because if you're not, what happens is you can place a bit of stress on your shoulders. So if my torso is not rotating, I'm going to put pressure on the shoulder. Well, what we're trying to do is create as much rotation and length through that torso as possible, because that's what's going to offload our shoulders. That's what's going to offload our neck and our low back. So the more movement and variability that we have through our trunk, torso, thoracic, rib cage, whichever word you want to call it, the more movement we have through that area, the less load that's taken on all the adjacent areas of our body. So that's our Sidelying Windmill Stretch. Have a go at 10 on each side. Take your time, only go as far as you can comfortably rotate. Don't force the arm back thinking, oh, I'm getting better. Follow your thoracic. It's about your trunk rotation, not your shoulder. This is a really great exercise. I encourage a lot of people to do it. If you do have neck issues, back issues, or shoulder issues, it's still really beneficial. You might just alter the exercise, that instead of reaching your arm up and around, if you've got a sore shoulder, you might use the elbow as a pointer, or you might opt to do more of a bow and arrow stretch. But again, it's still about getting that length and rotation all about the rib cage. Have fun with that one and see how you go.